It is Wild Wednesday, and I'm going to get wild and offensive with my videos because I think it's time somebody digs deep into our culture and into our people to figure out what is going on upstairs with our women. Divorce is on the rise more than ever among Middle Easterns, whether they live in the Middle East or abroad. And just like we saw among westernized countries like America, when the women became independent is when the family structures collapsed. They collapsed to the point where now women are waking up and saying, you know what? I want a home again. I want my kids to have a healthy home. Well, the Middle Easterns are not there. We are at the point where we are collapsing because not only are women independent asking for a divorce, but we also have culture shock. A lot of our women are extremely spoiled. Yes, I said it. A lot of our women are extremely spoiled and the men cannot keep up. What is happening with our women? We went from a point where Arab men used to tell each other, marry her young, مشان تربيها على إيدك, so you can raise her your way, which is not right either. Come to find out, المرأة ما بتتربى. You cannot raise a woman because we get to a point where we know what we want. And did you guys know that 70% of divorces are initiated by women? And of those women, 90% of them are college educated. Are they sick of the abuse and they want out because they know they can support themselves? Or do they no longer want to make the sacrifice for their marriage? Let's talk about it.
So honestly, like that whole thing was literally crazy. Like literally now that they're literally trying to mimic American marriages and American love, and they're so influenced by us that now they literally are crashing like us. Like the craziest part that she said is like, now you see them saying like the women are trying to be like American women, like they filing for divorces and now independence and feminism has slowly ushered its way into their society. I see what I notice is they trying to be like us. You see what I'm saying? Like they pay attention so deeply to, they're so influenced by the music nowadays and the vibes and like our movies, but mainly our music and movies. Those two M's and marriage, those three M's, you see what I'm saying? I don't know if it's working too well for them, but let me know what y'all think. Like, how y'all feel about this? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, now they're going for all the Sarahs and, also all the black men. Yes, literally, like, Arab women, like, they're literally screaming out for black men nowadays. It's so crazy. And all the Arab men are literally just wanting all the white women and stuff like that. They're going for all the Sarahs. And now y'all hear why. Like, let me know how y'all feel about this. But check it out right here. Racist Arab family. Right here. You will only marry Arab. Like, that's crazy. Look. I didn't even know it's such a big deal. But right here. When a half black, half Arab kid embraces both cultures. So, like, they already making a change. They're already making a split now. Look. He even signing the papers, the wedding papers. Like, but apparently it's a big deal right here. Well, since Arab men belong to Spanish women, we want to belong to black men. Like, yo, this is like a call all around the nation, apparently. This is crazy. Man, you only belong to, like, what? Y'all see this? You can only marry Arabs? Like, that's crazy. You're not allowed to marry not even black Muslims? Like, even if he's in a part of the same religion. Like, I ain't know none of this. Like, this is shocking to me. Look at this right here. Since Middle Eastern guys want to belong to Latinas right here. Yes, can Middle Eastern girls belong to black men? So apparently it's like they trying to rebel. Like, I didn't know it was such a big deal. Look. White girls. Like, it's crazy that it's such a big deal just for them to date whoever they want to love.
For example, my father told me, all black men will leave their wives. This man will leave you. My mother told me all black people have AIDS. Like, those things are not true, first of all. Well, my father did not approve of my marriage to my husband.
And why not?
My father, yeah, because he's black.
Oh.
So there's a lot of racism in the Arab country. Like I said, the culture. Islam says no black man is better than an Arab man. No Arab man is better than a black man. But my father and my mother were adamant against, no, he's black. No, they didn't even give him a chance. They didn't meet him. They didn't, give him an opportunity. And that hurt. But when something is wrong, it's wrong. So you got to stand up against it.
A lot of Arab and brown Muslim women always reach out to me and ask me, how do I tell my parents about the black man that I'm interested in? There's a lot of Muslim women out there that are Arab and brown, and they don't know how to come and talk to their parents about the man that they're interested in simply because he's black, simply because their parents have iterated to them again and again and again, no black men. They'll even be like, if they're Arab, they'll be like, okay, any other Arab country is fine. And if they're Desi, they'll be like, okay, any other Desi kind of is fine. But like, what? Like what? How are they even determining the value of a man? By his skin color? That's not Islam. Okay? You could go anywhere and you can talk to anyone and you can open up the Quran for yourself. There's nowhere that says you need to obey your parents if they are straight out doing something that is un-Islamic. And preventing you from marrying a Muslim man just because of his skin color is un-Islamic. So shut that down. Respectfully say no and, you know, do your thing.
I hear a lot of Middle Eastern guys saying these days, they're like, I don't want to marry an Arabic girl because I have to pay for the wedding, and then she wants a wedding planner. She's going to spend hours explaining to the wedding planner what she wants when she can just call the florist and send her a picture off of Pinterest and it's done. Then she wants me to buy the house that she wants me to hire an interior decorator for when she's a professional shopper and she's in the same stores that the interior decorator is going to be at anyways. And then, fast forward, she's going to divorce me and take half of everything anyways. I might as well marry a white girl that's going to pay for everything with me. That way, when she divorces me, it's her cut anyways. She earned it. She paid for it. Why do I need an Arabic girl? And on top of the Arabic girl is going to bring me, her mother and her sisters are going to be at my house all day, but then my parents are never going to be in my house because it's not comfortable for her. Your mom is too opinionated, but her mom's not opinionated.
For example, my father told me, all black men will leave their wives. This man will leave you. My mother told me all black people have AIDS. Like, those things are not true, first of all. Well, my father did not approve of my marriage to my husband.
And why
my
not?
father, yeah, because he's black.
Oh.
So there's a lot of racism in the Arab country. Like I said, the culture. Islam says no black man is better than an Arab man. No Arab man is better than a black man. But my father and my mother were adamant against, no, he's black. No, they didn't even give him a chance. They didn't meet him. They didn't, give him an opportunity. And that hurt. But when something is wrong, it's wrong. So you got to stand up against it. A lot of Muslim parents will say no to their daughters marrying a black man. And that's haram. It's straight out haram. The Prophet ﷺ said, إِذَا أَتَاكُم مَّن تَرْضَوْنَ خُلُقَهُ وَدِينَهُ فَزَوِّجُوهُ. He said that if someone comes to you and you're okay with his deen, meaning his Islam, and his character, then marry him. He didn't say his tribe. He didn't say his skin color. He didn't say what race he is, what language he speaks. So many parents will use all of these excuses to stop their daughters from marrying black men, all because they have biases against black men. Because they think wrongly and in a haram way about black men. Did you know that Prophet Adam alayhi salam was black? Did you know that Prophet Musa alayhi salam was black? The color of your skin doesn't matter. In our deen, we have Arabized and whitewashed our history to make it seem that there are no black Muslims. But if a man comes to you and he's Muslim and he's black, you have no reason to say no, except that you're not happy with his Islam or his akhlaq, his character. Other than that, any other reason is haram. And if your parents are standing in your way and telling you you can't marry someone because of their skin color, you can disobey them. You absolutely can, because what they're doing is haram, and we have been instructed to be kind to them, to be respectful of our parents. But when they ask us to do something haram, we stand up and we say no.
This is reality. Let's be real here, yeah? When a woman is divorced, it's not the same when a man is divorced, yeah? Okay, and in Islam, they're both divorced. Divorce is a divorce, yeah? But divorcee is a divorcee. But the thing is, when it comes to not following Islam and following your culture, as if, like they said, the woman becomes like tarnished. And I'm like, where does this come from?
Sorry, can I?
Yes, sister, please. Yeah.
wanted to say something about what you just said, that the push that our culture gives us can be beneficial. It's a bit like, say someone criticizes you, it's up to you how you want to take it. Either you can get really offended or you can act on it. So even though that is good, our culture doesn't see it like that, and they don't portray it like that, because when you are young, your parents, I mean, I'm Pakistani, and so I'm going to talk about my culture. They want you to live your life according to their terms. So you're going to grow up, you're going to do all those things, you're going to get married, and it's like a status thing as well. And it's like, if you are divorced, you're bringing shame upon the family.
Exactly.
So
I agree to that.
Even,
Unfortunately. And I just want to add the fact that very often women are double victim. They are victim from I'm talking about the one that have been left, abandoned, victim of oppression. They are already victims of whatever traumatic event they had to go through. But then this victim, an accusation, constant blame. It's like she's even guilty for being a victim of a situation.
Wow.
قدر الله ما شاء فعل. I'm not talking about the one that decided to leave family for whatever reason that seems superficial. I'm not talking about this new trend. I'm talking about real sisters that went through oppression, that have been left abandoned by husbands that think that maybe he could grab someone else and just leave his wife and kids. I'm talking about those, because divorces have different reasons, different situation. I'm talking about sisters that are clear victims, because everyone wants to jump on the wagon and all sisters are victims. And no, sometimes sisters need to take accountability. Sometimes they are responsible for their divorce.
Thank you. I'm so sorry.
Sometimes they are divorcing for the wrong reasons.
Wallahi al-azim.
But sometimes...
And they initiate it. Like statistics show that, and it's in, we understand it's in their nature, but even statistics show that
rather than problem solve, they will like leave the marriage rather than trying to. I am not saying that's all the case of sisters. It's very important we represent the real victims, because Allah Azza wa Jal has gave a strength, a position to the husband, rightfully so, and then sometimes it's abused.
It's very interesting, you know that, because I was reading Imam Qurtubi's tafsir, yeah? So basically, you know, there's this concept, because we deal with the non-Muslims, etc. Like, oh, look at your religion, it's misogynist, because a man can give talaq, but a woman can't. If you look into the tafsir, it's very interesting. What it says is that in the Arabian Peninsula, the Arab men used to abuse their wives by, for example, I divorce you, yeah? She goes and she says, okay, no problem. I want to move on. Nope, I take you back. And there was no limit to it. And Allah set it to 3 talaqs to keep the man in check. Because He knows, and check this out, this is how beautiful Islam is if you look at it, yeah? 3 talaqs is to keep the man in check, meaning you can't stop her from moving on. You've got 3. If you can't control yourself and you're emotional and you let it be, guess what? When you give the 3rd talaq, what is the ruling? She has to go after her iddah period. Depends. She needs to go get married again, obviously, be married, and then divorce. Now, for a man, this is very interesting, but if you look at it psychologically, yeah? Because for a man to envision his wife with somebody else, so for him, if he's giving that last talaq, yeah? Not less, because at the end they say 2 types of people don't learn. The one who's arrogant and the one who's shy. So we're here to benefit people, inshallah. I know it might be a bit thing, but let's be real here, yeah? So for a man, he's thinking, if I'm giving this last talaq, what it means is the following. My wife is haram for me, and she will have to be with another man, which is halal. There's nothing wrong, no one can say, but ghira is a different level.